Hey Tauruses, welcome on back into the channel. This is my channel, The Divine Faith, and I am Faith, of course, and this is going to be your energy reading. Okay, so shout out to, pretty sure it was me. Thank you so much for recommending Taurus because obviously my mind was somewhere else and I thought that I had did it recently, but I haven't. So there we go. But yeah, this can be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you have those placements, then this can resonate for you. Or if you are cross watching because you are dealing with the Taurus, then I don't know, I might end up talking to you instead of the person that you're dealing with. But yes, if you missed last week's horoscope, you can click the description box below. It will take you to my website. Patreon and Vault members can go ahead and read that. Everybody else, you can wait until I put up the next horoscope, which will be in a couple days, and then you can circle back and read this past one. Okay? But yeah, let's just take a look. I'm going to use my Japanese set of cards for this one. And we're just going to see what comes through. Okay, so someone is or has already made you the scapegoat when it pertains to something that they are dealing with, or this could be what is coming up. Now, you may be dealing with a Capricorn. A Capricorn may be coming to you, or you yourself may have Capricorn placements. Okay, so 3 cards came out. So it's weird because I was trying to do you guys reading before, but I changed it because I wanted to use a different set of cards. 3 cards came out in that one as well, and we have another 3 coming out too. So you may be seeing 333. That all adds up to the number 9. So now we're working with that Mars energy. Okay, 9 is at the end of the row when it pertains to the numerology chain, and we know Mars can be that go-getter spirit. It can be that aggressor. Now, if you have Mars kind of like not in a comfortable spot in your chart, meaning it's debilitated or at fall, you may have Mars in Libra, Taurus, or you may have Mars in Cancer. And I'm only saying that because right now you may feel that no matter what you try to do, it just seems that you can't get your foot in the door, or you just are feeling that you are struggling to succeed. You may be feeling a bit burnt out since Mars is that very energetic type of vibe. Now, also, some of you may be thinking about going for plastic surgery, or there may be something tied to the blood. It could be maybe some sort of blood disorder, or you have to be careful about some blood that could be getting onto you, especially, if somebody is standing next to you and you don't realize they have an open wound or they have a cut of some sort. You have to be very careful about that because there may be some sort of health situation that could arise from this particular scenario. So just be very mindful when it comes to who you're shaking hands with, who you're rubbing elbows with, especially I would say over the next 12 to 14 days or 12 to 14 weeks. Okay. But we have the Devil. Okay. Sorry. It's a little bit. There we go. We have the Devil is the first card. It is in reverse. So for you, you may be feeling right now that you've kind of wasted your time doing the right thing. That may be where you're at right now, just mentally speaking. Remember, I said that some of you are struggling a little bit because you just feel that success seems so out of reach, and you may feel like no matter what you do, it's just not enough. And that may be where the burnout is coming from as well, because you're just trying to do so many different things, trying to get so far ahead of the pack that it's working against you. Okay. Some of you would definitely benefit from having a mentor. Now, wherever this mentor could come from, that is going to be up to you. But I do feel that some of you, especially if you have a Pisces rising, I would consider getting a mentor based off of whatever field of study or career field that you are in. Pisces or any sort of mutable rising. So Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Virgo. If you have those rising signs, possibly think about looking into a mentor, or this mentor could be coming to you. Now, like I said, for you, you've been focusing a lot on doing the right thing. Some of you may have broke up with someone because it was the right thing to do, or this may actually be the reason why this person may have decided to end things with you, because they felt it was the right thing. But you're still grieving this breakup. You're still missing them. Granted, I get it. We do have Scorpio energy coming through. So a relationship or a situation may have even ended after someone went through the other person's belongings, or specifically after someone went through the other person's phone. Okay. Now the thing is, with the Five of Cups, it may seem like all is lost because you have that broken vase down there on the ground. But what's not being paid attention to is the two vases that remain standing. But it's hard for you to focus on. And honestly, even though I know this is the Phoenix, to me, I feel like the Phoenix, maybe the Phoenix hasn't really realized its true power. And that could be why a lot of you Tauruses are struggling right now. Because you're too busy trying to do what is considered correct instead of doing what you feel is correct or what you feel you need to do. And that's why I said maybe some of you need a mentor. The mentor could even possibly be a therapist. Being a therapist in a way where they're guiding you and letting you know that, hey, it's okay, that if you don't want to go along, then you don't have to. It's fine. Pick a different path. All right. And that is where the struggle could be coming from as well. You're struggling to pick a different path because you want to stick to what is expected, or you want to stick to what is comfortable. But obviously, you doing what's comfortable has worked completely against your favor the last 5 to 8 years, or it could be 5 to 8 months. Remember I mentioned that Capricorn? This could be the person that, like I said, you ended things with. Okay. But I also would say the grief seems like anger as well, because some of you just don't understand why this person may wanted to end things or leave this situation behind because they didn't give you an explanation. Well, I'm telling you, they feel like it was the right thing to do to stop playing with your emotions at this particular point. And even if they told you that right now, I don't necessarily think that you're going to want to hear it, because you want the answer to be, I don't know, something much more dramatic. I don't know. We have the Hangman. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of this reading is kind of saying that there really isn't much left to salvage. Yes, there's still things that you want to talk about, and there's still closure that you want to have with this person, and it's still left hanging. But I mean, honestly, look at all these cards. Just think about it. Do you really want to keep staying in this particular situation? Even though these are reversed, I feel like this energy is still lingering in this particular situation. Some of you are feeling this way about a job, a company, a boss who you may feel that they let you go. Well, they could let you go unexpectedly, or they may have let you go and they didn't really give you a reason, or the reason they gave you, it wasn't good enough for you. But that may have been the real reason why they had to possibly let you go, or they had to move on. We don't know why people do the things that they do. It's still a mystery. And some of you are tiring yourself out. You're exhausting yourselves trying to figure out, why do people act like people? You're never going to get anywhere with that. Okay? Be very careful about pools, but some of you Tauruses in a past life, you may have accidentally drowned. So there may be this fear that you have surrounding water. Okay. But also I don't know if maybe some of you even just have a thing, period, when it comes to drinking water, which, I was about to say that's crazy, but crazier things have happened, let's get some other cards. Yeah. Some of you definitely are struggling a bit when it comes to the financial sector. Okay. Other side. There we go. Some of you are definitely struggling a little bit when it comes to financial sector. And honestly, right now, I think I spoke of plastic surgery. Some of you, I hate to say it, maybe you had a botched plastic surgery, so you kind of wasted your money in a way, going to this doctor. Okay, like money down the drain. Some of you could have been $20,000. That's a lot of money. What the hell are you trying to get done? So right now, it seems that you are just feeling that you're taking hits in multiple different directions when it comes to insecurities, when it possibly comes to the end of relationships or connections, when it comes to career situations. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Tauruses, some of you guys are still spewing over some sort of missed opportunity. The reason why you didn't get the opportunity is because the other person on the other side was very greedy, and you just refused to be greedy. But remember I said at the beginning that some of you are feeling like, what is the point of me doing the right thing if I'm just going to get stepped on? So you may be kind of battling this energy of be evil or do good. Because for you, you are coming from a space of, I mean, obviously I've been doing good and I feel I've just keep running into people that are evil. So why not I just live dangerously? But at your core, you just can't go there. Even if you tried to go there, it won't last long because that guilt starts to kick in and that human side of you starts to kick in. And you're just like, oh my God, I feel bad. And this also could play into another reason why the relationship ended with this particular individual. Because you refuse to play the game of using people or treating people in a particular way to get what you want. So it may seem like the tower is crumbling, but these are things that is not like you don't see it coming. You've had this feeling for a while that something is off, that something is about to end, etc., etc., and it happened. Some of you, it hasn't completely unfolded. It's a slow burn, but I do feel it's a slow process. And again, it's because you refuse to do what they do. And you really should pat yourself on the back for that, because you could have dug into that bag and just like, screw it. I'm going to play the game with you, but you just don't want to do that. Same thing goes for your company. I feel like whoever this person is around you that just got promoted, guess what they did? They decided to play the game, to be sneaky, and you know how it goes. Yeah, whatever this company is that you're in, I don't feel like you're going to be there too much longer, maybe even 2 more months. Some of you, this could be in regards to a company. Obviously, there's a lot of pentacles on the board, so you're thinking about money a lot. And we have the 8 of Pentacles right here. Yeah, some of you guys are out of work. Could be something to deal with a strike, a union, okay? Or there's just some sort of changes that are having to be made. I'm sorry. Yeah, there we go. There's some sort of changes that are having to be made to the company structure or the contract. So things may be on hold. Maybe you're trying to get a bonus. You're waiting for things to be paid out. Still on hold because they're still in review. But in my opinion, I give it about 6 months, and whatever this company is that you're kind of up in arms about, I feel like they're going to file for bankruptcy, or this hasn't happened, or this could have possibly happened already. Some of you may be dealing with this on a personal side, where you may be deciding to file for bankruptcy because some sort of business that you may have started has possibly kind of like took you under. But for you, the energy of bankruptcy is coming through in your reading. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. See, all these cards in reverse about rejection and kind of like unexpected energy. It's not really unexpected, because like I said, it's like you've been made hip to the game, or you just had a feeling. And I would say for Tauruses, you guys need to trust in that feeling more when it comes to when things just seem off. Yeah, 9 of Wands. I'm getting boxing for some reason. You may be taking up boxing, martial arts, or anything that is very, I don't know, Mars in nature to help you with your anger, aggression, because some of you are definitely really mad. And granted, I get it, because you may feel screwed over. You may feel like I just completely wasted my time when it pertains to this person. You may still be dealing with this person. It seems like nothing that you do is right. Well, I hate to say it, I feel like they're kind of using you a little bit. And here you are trying to do the right thing. Stop trying to save people. Maybe that will help. Okay, we have the Chariot and we have the High Priest. I actually don't mind this energy, because you're going to move forward in secret. You're kind of putting your foot down, or you're going to put your foot down, and you're going to be like, you know what? That's okay. I don't got shit else to say to you. We're done. But you're not going to tell them that. You're just going to slowly, it's like one of those things where you just slowly start packing, a little bit at a time, maybe a box a week, etc., etc. And you're just like, that's okay. You ain't got to worry about me. So you are slowly moving on from things that no longer serve you. And yes, you're not happy about it. Who is? But yeah, some of you guys, you're having to leave behind a situation because you're not the one that ended it. They ended it with you, especially with this Sun in reverse and the High Priestess. But that's okay. It was for your better good. I don't think you understand. It really was. Now, new adventures, new beginnings are coming. Some of you, it may not land until 2025, but nonetheless, it is on the way. Okay? So, Tauruses, this has been your reading. I hope it helped you, and I will see you later.